Today we're here in Golden, Colorado, where the West lives. Up next on Out West, Experience Colorado. Hello and welcome to Out West. I'm your host, Carrie Wilbanks, here in beautiful Golden, Colorado. This is a spot where you will find an incredible downtown area filled with shops and restaurants, extreme sports enthusiasts, and panoramic views that will take your breath away. You could say that Golden, Colorado is a golden opportunity for fun and adventure. On today's journey, we're heading our way to the historic Colorado Railroad Museum to learn more about the Galloping Goose. And then I'm gonna hop into Clear Creek Canyon on a tube before we take a hike where the only way down is via a paraglide. But first, we're meeting up with Visit Golden's Jennifer Doan to get a little more background on the Golden City. Thank you so much for joining us, Jennifer.
Well, welcome to Golden.
Thank you so much. Tell us about this area that we're at right now.
Yeah, we're standing right along Clear Creek in historic downtown Golden.
Which is very speaking to the history of Golden, which I am dying to learn more about.
Yeah, Golden was actually born during the gold rush in the 1850s. We were the original territorial capital of Colorado. It was a time of innovation and a little bit rebellious behavior. People like Adolph Coors and Thomas Gold came looking for gold and a little adventure.
The history of this town is so far-reaching, and I love that you just mentioned Coors because you can smell the beer in the air right now.
Yeah, we're just steps from the Coors Brewery. It's the largest single-site brewery in the world. They offer free tours daily, and yeah, it's right by downtown. Historic Washington Avenue, where you can go under the arch that was put up in the 1940s.
One of my favorite parts about visiting a new place is learning some about the fun facts. And I know you guys are chock full of them.
Yes, I bet you don't know, but the Jolly Rancher was actually first made in Golden.
Really?
Yeah, so the ranchers had come down and was looking for something sweet, something to cheer them up after all that hard work, and they'd get a piece of hard candy.
That is so interesting. I love that the name has stayed Jolly Rancher, and now I know the tie behind it. And everyone loves a good Jolly Rancher, then I always opt for the grape flavor.
Yep.
Are there any more fun facts you can share?
Yeah, so as I mentioned, we're right along Clear Creek. Its original name was actually called Cannonball Creek.
Cannonball, like because of that?
No, not quite. More just because it was just the name of the creek. But as you know, being a beer town and using the water, we needed a better name, so it got changed over the years to Clear Creek.
So this water source is what attracted Adolph Coors to Golden.
Yes. And in fact, a lot of our beer makers, we have 4 different craft breweries in Golden as well.
That's amazing. And I'm sure that it really sets them apart when they say their water source is right here in town. It's clean and purified.
Yeah, definitely.
There is so much to do and see in this area. What are some of the top attractions?
Oh my gosh. For everything from outdoor recreation to 20+ cultural museums, and our downtown, bustling downtown with the oldest saloon in Colorado, Buffalo Rose. But you can shop, you can dine, you can kayak, mountain bike, go to Foothills Arts Center, or even walk around the Colorado School of Mines.
And a lot of outdoor thrilling adventure too.
Yes, including paragliding.
Ooh,
yeah.
That sounds terrifying.
But so much fun.
But fun, well, yes. Okay, but fun.
You can come to Golden, grab a bite to eat, grab a cold beer, walk along Clear Creek, and it's all just like 10-20 minutes from Denver.
That is so fantastic. I cannot wait to go experience all of this fun that you've talked about.
Well, I'm glad to have you here. Thank you.
Don't go anywhere. When we come back, we're headed to the Colorado Railroad Museum for a ride on the Galloping Goose. Something so special about trains. Whenever I hear that whistle, it really brings out the kid in me, which is why I am so excited to be here at the Colorado Railroad Museum in Golden, Colorado. Donald is the executive director here at the Colorado Railroad Museum. This is one of the most unique experiences and so iconic to Colorado. What can people expect when they visit?
Well, you know, we are one of the largest railroad museums in the country with over 100 rail cars that date back to the 1880s. We have everything from passenger coaches to these cool locomotives to box cars and all kinds of other freight equipment. Don't forget cabooses as well.
And you guys have acquired equipment that has run on railroads all over the country, correct?
They've run all over the country, but they've run through Colorado. Okay. So that's what makes us really unique. Everything that we have on our property either ran through Colorado or within Colorado.
This is also a place for a lot of interactive experiences. What can guests expect in that area?
Well, you know, it's an opportunity to really touch history. You can climb on these locomotives, you can ring the bell, you can tour our dining cars, a lot of the other rail cars, and you can ride behind a locomotive on the weekends. It's just a great opportunity to reach back in history.
I understand you guys have something here called the Galloping Goose, which I am dying to try. What is the scoop on this?
Well, the Galloping Goose, the one that we have, is one of 3 that we own and one of 7 that were made. And it's really a tribute to American ingenuity.
That's amazing. 7 have been made, 3 are right here at the Colorado Railroad Museum.
That's right. And the reason they call it a Galloping Goose is because as it went down the rickety tracks that it was riding on, it looked like a goose. You know, our motorman Al would probably love to give you a ride around in it.
I can't wait.
Excellent.
Al, you must be the motor man of Golden, Colorado.
I am.
And I understand that you know a lot of the history behind the Galloping Goose.
Yeah, I know most of it.
Can you give us a little bit of background?
Well, the geese are what saved the Rio Grande Southern Railroad from going bankrupt. In the 30s, all they had was the mail contract. The only thing kept the railroad going because they couldn't afford to run a steam locomotive every day. So they had to do something. So they took a couple Buick first off, they cut the back off on it, put some steel wheels on it, and it paid for itself in a few days. We have number 2 on the property, which was the second one. And this is the last one built, 1936, out of a 1926 Pure Cero 7-passenger limousine.
Wow. That's so interesting that even now you guys have restored these, and I understand you've done a lot to restore the inside to what it was running back in the day.
I found a little piece of material up in the roof that hadn't faded, and this is very close. I did the interior in here.
I cannot wait to take a ride inside. Will you be my conductor?
I will be your motorman.
Motorman, thank you, Al.
Thank you.
And we're off. We are gonna cruise in style.
There you are. Now you've been officially goosed at the Colorado Railroad Museum.
Proud to say it. I am so glad that I have been officially goosed now. You guys can come check this out. The Galloping Goose runs Saturdays right here in Golden, Colorado. Thank you, Al. Totally tubular. I think that one of the best ways to get to know a new place is via a local. So I found Jason here and he's going to take us down Golden's Whitewater Park. What should we expect?
All right, well, there's only one place Golden locals when it gets hot. When it's too hot to be on the cliffs, mountain biking trails, we come down to the creek to cool off. We've got a man-made whitewater park here that was originally designed for kayakers, but is now used by tubers, stand-up paddlers, swimmers, and people just looking to escape the heat for the day.
This sounds like it's going to be such a blast. I cannot wait to go cool off. Let's go.
All right, let's go.
Definitely pays to know a local. That was one of the best times I've ever had in water. I thought we were going to tip a couple times though.
Well, I did go down. I thought you were going to jump in and save me after.
I was going to, but I was too worried about staying afloat myself, and I'm so glad you didn't have a beer in here because that would have tipped too, and you never want to waste a good drink.
Well, if you're looking for something else exciting to do in Golden, I also happen to run the paragliding business, Paraglide Tandem, where we fly one-on-one with an instructor from the M, the top of Lookout Mountain.
You are inviting me to go paragliding after I did not save you on a rapid and you dunked yourself?
I may not be an extra tuber, but I promise you I'm an expert in the sky.
You are too kind. I'm so in. Let's do this.
All right.
We've had such an awesome day in Golden, but the fun isn't over yet. We still have lots more to do, so stick around. We'll be right back after this. Colorado is one of the best places to catch a view and take a hike. We're going to make our way up a mountain and catch up with the folks over at Paraglide Tandem for a ride we won't soon forget. Jason, you are our main adventure contact for today. What's next?
Possibly the greatest adventure in Golden. We're going to be flying from the M. The hill that we're going to be flying from is called Mount Zion.
Okay.
Are you ready to do it?
I am so nervous, but I know I'm in good hands.
You're only flying with the best.
That's what I hear. Let's do this. I hear that we've done the hard part first. We've hiked to the top of Mount Zion, and now the fun is waiting for us.
It's all downhill from here.
Perfect, and I'm all geared up. I've got my cool harness on. So what's next?
We're gonna get the harness outfitted. We're gonna go over the whole launch procedure so you have a complete idea of what all the steps to flight are gonna be.
Okay.
After that, we'll strap you in a wing, and just like these folks over here, we'll take a flight over the Golden Valley. You'll be able to smell the hops coming off Coors Brewery.
That's awesome.
It's the ultimate flying experience.
It's really neat. I think the only thing I need is a drink holder with a Coors beer in it. Is that possible?
I think that the evening sunset beer has been done by paragliders before.
I would prefer a Blue Moon, so just a note there. This is, oh, and look at someone, our first paraglider is off right now. You'll be driving. I know that I'm gonna be enjoying this entire flight. And I can see more people getting ready to go behind us. I can't believe we're gonna be launching here in just a few minutes.
Yeah.
I'm so excited. I never thought I would paraglide until it's something I've realized it's once you get up here and you meet someone and you know that you can instantly trust them, the worries are off the table. I'm feeling good. Here's my secret confession. I'm terrified. Back on the ground after a little bit of a rough landing, and we even had a little bit of a rough start, which I think was my doing.
Not completely your doing. We had excellent conditions today, which meant a little bit more turbulent air, a little bit more wind. The benefit of flying in those stronger conditions, we got to go up and fly in the clouds with the birds.
Of course, with any paragliding adventure, you really want to know you're going with a trusted company like your own. Tell us where people can find you.
Paraglidetandem.com. We're flying in Golden 7 days a week. We generally fly between 9 and noon to catch that summer heat before it gets too windy in the afternoon. And if you have a chance and you're interested in flying, come out and fly with us. Like I said, 7 days a week in Golden.
That sounds good. I might become a regular. Thank you so much, Jason.
Thank you for coming flying with us.
cannot believe everything that we did today. There is so much to experience here in Golden, Colorado. You're gonna have to come check it out yourself because only you can truly experience Colorado.